Well, hello everyone. Thanks for coming on Sunday evening. My name is Anissa and I'm Stampin' with Anissa, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in California. I come on every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And last Sunday was not able to make it because it was Easter Sunday. So I spent time with my family and really enjoyed ourselves, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves also. But tonight I am going to be making something very simple. Um, and I'm using Last Chance products. They're on the list. And I wanted to show you just some of the things that I didn't see this paper or anything on the list saying that it's low inventory or anything like that. So I think you'll still be able to get it, and it's beautiful paper. Um, Here, let me go ahead and switch it down here. Ta-da! It's very simple. Super simple card. Just really paper and ink. Really. Oops. Now the thing keeps on. So I put a little glue dot there to hold it, just so I could show you. But typically it's supposed to lay shut, but I made a boo-boo underneath, and so I had to improvise, and this is what I have. So anyways, here's the card. I think this is beautiful paper. It comes from the Fancy Floral. Let's see here. It's actually from, it's a mess here. Hold on a second. I was looking at stuff, and I happened to. I need glasses now. Okay, so it's in the mini catalog. So as you know, there's a last chance sale coming, and I believe this is on the list. I think so. Anyways, we'll be using both of these stamp sets, okay? And we will also be using this paper. So this came from the Fancy Floral Suite Collection. It's really pretty, isn't it? All the designs here. So I am just going to be using, let me show you now, this paper. Okay, that's the fancy floral paper, along with just one little flower from the two-tone floral, and it's for the inside. Let me show you that. There you go. It's on the inside. You know, I really need to fix why it's so jumpy. It used to not be like this. I'm so sorry if you're getting um lag here. I'm trying to figure it out. Have not been able to figure out what the problem is. So I'm using that and the sentiment from Something Fancy, as well as the die. Okay. Take a look at this paper. It's like watercolor, not watercolor. This is like oil painting, and then they put it on a print. Very pretty paper. So for this one, for this card, I used this paper. There you go. And yeah, super simple card. Really, I love this. I love how it opens. It seems complicated, but it's not. So let's start. Okay. So what I did is I took 8.5 by 11. Oh, okay. 8.5 by 11. Oops. Hold on 1 second. Okay. We took an 8.5 by 11 white, basic white cardstock. And we took the paper trimmer. Put this off to the side here. And I went ahead and now this is the better way of doing it, where you gotta take your paper trimmer and make sure you're going to cut it at a diagonal. So you want to see the crease at the very top. I mean I guess the little crevice or something like that where it cuts, where the little blade sinks into, and you're going to take the point and make sure it matches up at that little line there, and make sure the bottom one, if you can't see it, let me move this up some, right here at the very bottom, you're going to make sure your point matches up at that line there also. Okay, this is where the blade goes in, and you're going to cut it diagonally. Now one side is going to be a little messed up. It's not going to be completely cut. So you can either do this, just sort of finish it up here. Okay, so crease it like so, and then just take your paper snips and you can cut right. Just finish the cut. There you go. Super simple. Now, we're not done yet. So now we're going to take this corner, right? And we are going to score. So this one right here, this is the 11-inch. Okay, so we're going to score this at 5.5. So this is the longer side. So make sure that you've got that. Okay, this is the longer side. It's at 11 inches from the point to the edge. And then you're going to go to 5.5 right here. Okay, because that's halfway. And you're going to take your scoring tool here on the paper trimmer, and you're going to score it like so. Okay, now we're going to take it on the other side. This is the side where it is 8.5, and that should be from the point to the edge of the paper. That's 8.5, and you're going to score it now at 4.25. Okay, so take the scoring one, not the cut. Don't use this one. Don't use the dark one. Use the lighter one, and go ahead and score right there. Excellent. Now you're going to fold it here. I like to do it where this top folds down, and then for this card, that's what we're going to be doing, for the top to come down. Now I'm going to take, I didn't use my bone folder, but I will now. Okay, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to sort of crease it. Crease it on both sides so it lays flat. And there you go. Voila. Now I'm going to take that paper, the designer series paper, and I used this side right here. Okay, because I wanted this light piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure. So remember, it's just like a regular 5.5 to 4.25. So I'm going to cut it at 4.25 here. Oh, actually, I wanted to have a border. So I will probably do, 4 here. So I'm cutting it at 4. Okay, and now at 5.25. And actually, I wanted to keep this right here. So what I did was I cut more on the top. So I sort of flipped it around and did 5.25 here. Okay, and there you go. So I wanted to not cut so much this one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take corner to corner. Okay, now you have to remember, and it's going to go like this. So that means this is going to be the top. I've got to cut it this way. So you have to pay attention. I've done it before and I messed up, and it's just like, what the heck? So I'm going to take it the corner, put the corner and the line there where the blade runs to the corner of the other side of the paper. And I'm going to put the thing down here, the holder, and I'm going to cut it like so. So now you got 2 triangles, right? Okay, I'm going to move this off to the side. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Actually, this is my Stampin' Seal Plus because I couldn't find my Stampin' Seal. And normally, I really like to use glue. I'm running out. That's so not good. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it. This one I'm sticking right on the edge of the paper here. Right on the edge. I'm not giving it space or anything like that. And the same goes with this side. Oops. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I have this problem where it sometimes it doesn't catch. Oh, hello. That's why. It's because it ran out. Okay, let me see. That's so not good. Okay, let's find this. Okay, this is, I really wanted to use this because I ran out of glue, but okay, let's just see what's left of this glue. Okay, so I'm gonna put, oh, there's still some left. Okay, there you go. And now I'm gonna flip it over and put it here. And I, like I said, I'm putting it right on the edge of the paper, and it's gonna create the border because I cut it a 1/4 inch smaller. So there's that quarter inch border, like I guess a half of a 1/4 inch. I don't know what that would be. But anyways, there you go. So pretty, right? So then there is that part of it. Okay. And then now I'm going to go and take some I'm going to go, I took a corner there. Can you tell I was practicing? Yeah. Oops. Okay. So I used the Orchid Oasis for the sentiment. Oh, don't you hate that? My hand totally went in it. Darn. It's a mess. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go and put, let's see. Oh no. Okay. I feel discombobulated a little bit because I cannot find the sentiment. Did I put it back? Oh no. Nope. I didn't put it back. We might have to use a different sentiment if I can't find this one. It was horrible. Very interesting. What did I do with it? Oh no. What did I do with it? I know I have it here someplace. Okay, we're going to use a different one. We are going to use, what's this one say? Okay, sometimes. May the good to you come back to you. Sounds good to me, right? May the good to you come back to you. So I'm going to go ahead and, that's a great sort of like thank you thing, right? So I'm going to put "May the good you do come back to you" and put that here. And I'm going to close this. No, I won't because I'm having a hard time. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And I'm going to take this die that comes from the something fancy. Something fancy. Bundle. Sorry, that took a little while. And I am going to, oh, it won't fit. Okay, well, I'm going to make it fit. I'm going to cut this right here. Oh, voila. I'm going to go get the plates for this. And I'm using my, oh, here it is. Yeah, we're going to use this one. Just because I really like this. So we're going to use this one. Take this away. I'm going to go ahead and find a scrap that I have. Yep. And I'm going to tap it back on the orchid. What's it called? Orchid Oasis. Okay. Stamp it on this beautiful paper. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and take this die, put it like so. Now, I have this removable Post-it stuff. You can use a regular Post-it to do this too, just to hold it in place, because I don't have the plate that's magnetic. So what I do though is first is I make sure like I put the Post-it, because it'll rip the paper sometimes. And it's not even that strong of an adhesive on a Post-it, right? But sometimes it does. It's just weird. So I'm going to put it like this to hold down the paper and the die. And now I'm going to take the plate. If I can find it. Very disorganized today. So here's two of the plates. And oh, there you go. So here you go. And I'm going to go ahead and run it through. I like my boho blue one. I do have a white one, but for some reason it just does not catch. Does not catch for some reason. Doesn't catch the plates. It's weird. I don't know what happened to it. It was working really good before. Okay, why isn't it going? Let's do this again. There we go. Okay. And voila. Looks good to me. Great. Okay. I'm going to move this all out of the way. We are not going to be cutting again, so I'm going to stick this off to the side and put my little machine away. Very cute. Bye. Okay. Oh, it's a hot mess in here, huh? Okay, let's put this off to the side. And now, what I'm going to do is okay, I'm going to stamp on the inside, and I'm going to stamp off. So there's that, right? And I'm going to stamp off on this little, because on the inside, I just want a faint image. Okay, do it again. And stamp off. Whoops. Right on the inside, just want a faint image. Go ahead and put that there. Stamp. Okay, so notice how it didn't completely form. So I try to match it up as best as I can. And then I press down in the area that didn't take. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now with this, so this part of it is the inside of the flowers, but I'm not going to stamp off on that because I want to see the lines. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, so pretty. And then this side, I swear when I first did this, I felt like I was like some kind of artiste because, yeah, it always came out so pretty and people were so impressed with my cards. Okay, dry this out before you put the little sentiment on. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that up. And now we're going to take some of the glue. You know what, I'm going to use a double-sided tape only because the glue is not going to stick right away. Okay, I want the sentiment to be like this. So that means I'm going to put the adhesive here on this side of the sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and, oops. So this is a double-sided tape. I love this tape. It's pretty strong. I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it over here. Just doing like another layer of it. It's easy to rip, right? The part that I don't like is like, it's hard to take the backing off. So I use the pick tool to remove it. I'm sure other people do other things, but that's what I do. Okay. I'm going to put this like this. There we go. And beautiful. So here is the card. Now, it's not laying flat, okay? And that happens. So if you want, I did this. You can use a little Velcro dot if you want to, but this is just as good. So I used this little dot, a glue dot right there. And it's easy for it to see. And it's clear. So we're good. Anyways, there you have it. Super simple card on a simple Sunday, right? I hope you guys have a beautiful evening. Remember, these items right here are on the last chance list. So this right here is what we used, and something fancy in two-tone flora. You know, go ahead and check it out. There's a list of items there because the annual catalog's coming out, and so this is your time to go and see what you can get at a discount. Just so you know, you could do this with any designer series paper that Stampin' Up! Has. It's easy. You just need to remember how you cut, because if you cut it wrong, the image is not going to be right. But you could do so many things with this fancy fold. Okay. Well, have a great evening and good night. Thank you. Bye bye.